Have you ever looked in the mirror and felt like your hairstyle is adding years instead of subtracting them? After 55, many women notice that their favorite haircut from the past no longer flatters their features the way it once did. That's not because you've lost your sense of style. It's because your face shape, hair texture, and even your skin tone naturally evolve over time. The secret to looking youthful, confident, and radiant isn't about chasing trends. It's about finding the hairstyle that truly harmonizes with your face shape and highlights your best features. The truth is, the right hairstyle can do far more than change the way you look. It can transform the way you feel. A haircut that complements your natural beauty has the power to slim your face, soften lines, and bring out that spark in your eyes you thought was gone. And here's the best part, you don't need extreme makeovers or expensive salon treatments. With just a few key insights, you can choose a hairstyle that makes you feel ageless, elegant, modern, and absolutely yourself. In this video, we'll uncover the best hairstyles for women over 55, explain how to identify your unique face shape, and show you the timeless cuts that enhance, rather than hide, your natural beauty. By the end, you'll not only know which hairstyle suits you best, you'll feel inspired to step into your next chapter with confidence. And it all begins with understanding why choosing the right hairstyle matters more than ever after 55. As we step into life after 55, many things about our appearance begin to shift in subtle yet noticeable ways. Hair becomes finer, sometimes thinner, and may lose some of its natural shine or volume. Skin softens, jawlines aren't as defined, and cheekbones may not stand out the way they once did. These are all natural signs of a beautiful life lived, but they also mean that the haircut you've worn for decades may no longer serve you in the same way. Here's the empowering truth. Your hairstyle is one of the most powerful tools you have to shape how the world sees you, and more importantly, how you see yourself. A flattering haircut can frame your face in a way that softens fine lines, adds lift where you need it most, and even makes your entire appearance look fresher and more youthful. Think of it as a natural anti-aging secret. No needles, no surgery, just the right cut. And the benefits go far beyond the mirror. When you love the way your hair looks, you carry yourself differently. Your confidence shines, you smile more, and people notice. Choosing a hairstyle that complements your face shape after 55 isn't just about vanity. It's about embracing the next chapter of your life with style, self-assurance, and joy. So, how do you begin? The first step is simple. Discover your face shape. Because once you know whether your face is round, square, oval, long, or heart-shaped, you'll unlock the key to finding hairstyles that truly bring out your best features. Let's dive into part 2, where I'll guide you step by step to identify your face shape with ease. Before choosing the perfect hairstyle, you need to understand the canvas you're working with, your face shape. This is the foundation of every great haircut. After 55, your face may look a little different than it did years ago. Skin may have softened, and bone structure can become less pronounced. But that's exactly why learning your current face shape is so important. So how do you figure it out? Stand in front of a mirror with your hair pulled back. Take a moment to look closely at the outline of your face. Is your face nearly as wide as it is long, with soft edges? That's typically a round face. Do you see a strong jawline with more angular features? That suggests a square face. If your face appears longer than it is wide, chances are you have a long face shape. Meanwhile, if your forehead is wider than your chin, creating a tapered look, you're likely looking at a heart-shaped face. And if your features appear balanced, with the length slightly longer than the width, that's the classic oval face shape. Knowing your face shape makes the process of choosing a hairstyle much easier. Instead of guessing, you'll have a clear guide to follow. One that ensures the cut you choose enhances your natural beauty rather than working against it. Think of it like dressing for your body type. The right fit highlights what you love most about yourself. And here's the good news. There's a flattering hairstyle for every single face shape, no matter your age. Once you know yours, you'll unlock options that not only suit your features, but also help you look vibrant and youthful. Now that you know how to identify your face shape, let's explore which hairstyles work best for each. We'll start with one of the most common face shapes, the round face, and discover how the right cut can slim, balance, and rejuvenate your look. If you have a round face, you probably notice that your cheeks appear fuller and your face is almost as wide as it is long. This shape often gives off a youthful and friendly impression, but after 55, many women worry that a round face can make them look heavier or less defined. The key is not to fight against your face shape, but to work with it, using hairstyles that create balance and elongation. One of the most flattering options is the long bob, often called the lob. When it falls just below your chin, it naturally lengthens the face and makes it look slimmer. Adding soft layers around the front can frame your face beautifully, drawing attention to your eyes and cheekbones rather than the width of your cheeks. Another great choice is layered, shoulder-length hair with side-swept bangs. Side bangs break up the roundness, giving the illusion of length, while layers add texture and movement, perfect for fine hair that may feel thinner after 55. If you enjoy shorter cuts, a pixie with volume on top can work wonders. The height at the crown creates the effect of elongation, making the face appear more oval than round. When choosing styles, avoid cuts that end exactly at the chin with heavy volume on the sides. These can exaggerate roundness instead of balancing it. Instead, think in terms of vertical lines and gentle framing. With the right cut, your round face won't look fuller. It will look radiant, youthful, and fresh. Remember, having a round face is not a flaw. It's a feature that, when styled correctly, highlights softness, warmth, and approachability. And the right haircut can make you look not just younger, but also more confident. But what if your face isn't round at all? What if it has strong angles or a defined jawline? In part 4, we'll explore the best hairstyles for square-shaped faces and how to soften those edges with elegance. If you have a square face, chances are your jawline is strong and well-defined, your forehead and jaw are about the same width, and your features feel more angular than soft. A square face is striking and powerful, but after 55, many women feel that these angles can look a little harsh. The right hairstyle can soften those lines, creating a graceful, more youthful balance. One of the most flattering styles for square faces is soft, shoulder-length layers. By adding texture and movement, layers reduce the focus on a sharp jawline and bring attention upward to your eyes and cheekbones. Pairing this cut with subtle waves or curls creates an elegant softness that looks effortless and modern. Another excellent option is the side-parted lob with gentle waves. The side part naturally breaks up the symmetry of a square face, while the waves add femininity and flow. For those who prefer shorter cuts, a layered pixie with side-swept bangs can work beautifully. The side bangs soften a broad forehead and create diagonal lines that balance out strong features. Avoid styles that are too blunt or heavy around the jaw, such as a straight chin-length bob with no layers. These cuts can exaggerate the angular shape and make the jawline look sharper. Instead, think softness, movement, and volume in the right places. The beauty of a square face is that it already carries a sense of strength and definition. The goal isn't to hide that, but to enhance it with a touch of elegance. When styled right, square faces look incredibly sophisticated and timeless, radiating confidence at any age. And if your face shape isn't square but more balanced and universally flattering, you may have the classic oval face. In part 5, we'll discover why the oval shape is considered the ideal canvas for almost any hairstyle, and which cuts will truly let it shine after 55. If you have an oval face, you're in luck. It's often considered the most versatile face shape when it comes to hairstyles. Oval faces are slightly longer than they are wide, with balanced proportions that allow for a wide variety of cuts. After 55, this balance becomes a true advantage because it gives you freedom to experiment without worrying that a certain style will clash with your features. One of the best choices for oval faces is the classic bob. Whether worn straight and sleek or with soft waves, a bob highlights your natural balance and creates a polished, timeless look. If you prefer something a little more modern, the pixie cut is a fantastic option. Adding layers and volume on top gives a playful yet elegant vibe while keeping the overall look fresh and youthful. For those who love longer hair, shoulder-length styles with gentle layers are ideal. Layers add movement and prevent hair from dragging the face down, which is especially important as hair texture changes with age. Oval faces can also handle fun details like side-swept bangs or feathered ends, which bring softness and frame the face beautifully. The key here is variety. Almost every cut works with an oval face, so your choice depends more on your personality, lifestyle, and how much daily styling you want to manage. Whether you go short and chic or long and flowing, your oval face provides the perfect foundation for confidence and elegance. Having an oval face truly means you have the freedom to express yourself in countless ways. But if your face feels longer than it is wide, with more vertical emphasis, then your needs are a little different. In part 6, we'll focus on long face shapes and explore hairstyles that add balance, fullness, and a youthful glow to this elegant structure. If your face is longer than it is wide, with a more vertical appearance, you likely have a long face shape. While this shape carries a sense of elegance, many women over 55 feel that it can make their features look more drawn or tired than they'd like. The key to finding the perfect hairstyle for a long face is balance, creating the illusion of width and fullness so the face appears more proportionate and youthful. One of the best options is a shoulder-length cut with soft layers. By stopping at the shoulders instead of going too long, the hair frames the face without dragging it down. Adding subtle waves or curls brings horizontal movement, which helps create the appearance of width. Another flattering choice is a bob with volume at the sides. Whether slightly angled or straight across, this cut adds fullness where you need it most. Pair it with light waves for a modern, sophisticated look. For women who enjoy bangs, straight across bangs or curtain bangs are excellent for long faces. They visually shorten the length of the face, drawing attention to the eyes while giving a fresh, youthful vibe. If you prefer shorter styles, a layered pixie with side volume can also be very effective. By building fullness around the temples and sides, it breaks up the vertical line and creates harmony in your features. What to avoid? Very long, straight hair without layers. This style only emphasizes the length of the face and can make you appear older or more tired. Instead, think texture, waves, and fullness. A long face shape has a refined, graceful beauty, and the right hairstyle enhances that by adding balance and softness. But what if your face narrows at the chin and widens at the forehead, the signature heart shape? In part 7, we'll uncover hairstyles designed specifically for heart-shaped faces, helping you soften your features while celebrating your natural charm. If your forehead is wider and your chin tapers to a narrower point, you likely have a heart-shaped face. This shape is both striking and delicate, but after 55, many women find that a broad forehead or a sharper chin can feel more pronounced. The secret is to choose hairstyles that soften the upper half of the face while adding gentle fullness near the jawline, creating a harmonious balance. One of the most flattering cuts for heart-shaped faces is the long bob, or lob. When worn just below the chin, it draws the eye downward and balances a narrow chin beautifully. Adding waves or soft curls creates even more dimension, making the overall look feel relaxed yet polished. Another great option is side-swept bangs combined with layers. The bangs partially cover the forehead, softening its width, while the layers add movement and volume around the lower half of the face. This creates a flowing, elegant look that feels timeless. For women who prefer longer hair, shoulder-length layers with curtain bangs can be especially flattering. The curtain bangs break up the width of the forehead while the layers help fill out the chin area. If short styles appeal to you, consider a layered pixie cut with side volume, which brings softness and adds balance to the upper and lower parts of the face. What to avoid? Very blunt cuts that stop at the jawline or hairstyles with too much volume at the crown. These can exaggerate the contrast between a wide forehead and a narrow chin. Instead, look for balance, softness, and flow. A heart-shaped face carries natural charm and femininity, and the right hairstyle only enhances that. With a thoughtful cut, you can highlight your expressive eyes and smile while keeping your features in perfect proportion. Now that we've explored hairstyles for every face shape, let's step into part 8, where we'll talk about how to keep your hair healthy, shiny, and full of life after 55, because even the best haircut shines brighter with the right care. A beautiful haircut is only half the story. After 55, keeping your hair healthy, shiny, and full of life becomes just as important as choosing the right style. Age can bring changes in hair texture. It may become finer, drier, or more fragile. But with the right care, your hair can still look vibrant and youthful. First, let's talk about nourishment from within. What you eat directly impacts your hair's strength and shine. Foods rich in protein, healthy fats, and vitamins, like salmon, leafy greens, eggs, and nuts, can support thicker, stronger strands. Staying hydrated also makes a visible difference, keeping hair supple instead of brittle. Next, focus on gentle, targeted products. After 55, avoid shampoos and treatments that strip natural oils. Instead, look for sulfate-free shampoos and conditioners designed for mature or thinning hair. Lightweight leave-in conditioners and hair oils can restore softness without weighing your style down. Styling habits matter too. Excessive heat from flat irons or blow dryers can damage fragile strands, so use heat tools sparingly and always apply a protectant first. Embrace air drying when possible, or use lower heat settings for a softer, more natural finish. Regular trims are also essential. Even if you're growing your hair longer, trimming every 6 to 8 weeks keeps ends fresh, preventing breakage and maintaining your shape. Pair this with a scalp massage, either with your fingertips or a gentle brush, to stimulate circulation and encourage healthy growth. And don't forget, confidence is the best accessory. Healthy, cared-for hair reflects the attention and love you give yourself, and it shows in the way you carry your style. Now that we've explored both the best hairstyles and the care tips to keep them looking radiant, let's wrap everything up in our final conclusion. A reminder of how embracing the right cut and care routine after 55 can make you feel ageless and unstoppable. We've taken quite a journey together, from understanding why hairstyles matter so much after 55, to identifying your face shape, to discovering which cuts flatter each one, and finally, to learning how to care for your hair so it always looks its best. If there's one thing I hope you take away from this video, it's this. Your age does not define your beauty. Your choices do. The right hairstyle has the power to soften, slim, highlight, and rejuvenate. But beyond the physical transformation, it brings something even more powerful: confidence. When you find a style that truly works for you, you stop hiding behind your hair and start celebrating it. You walk into a room differently, you smile more easily, and you radiate a sense of self-assurance that is timeless. Remember, whether your face is round, square, oval, long, or heart-shaped, there is a hairstyle designed to enhance your natural beauty. And when you pair the right cut with healthy habits, Nourishing foods, gentle products, regular trims, and mindful styling, your hair becomes more than just a look. It becomes a statement of how you're embracing this vibrant stage of life. After 55, beauty isn't about chasing youth. It's about highlighting the wisdom, elegance, and confidence you've earned. Every laugh line, every strand of silver hair tells a story, and the right hairstyle makes sure it's a story told with pride. So as you step away from this video, I invite you to take action. Look in the mirror, rediscover your face shape, and consider which style will help you feel the most like you, the ageless, radiant, unstoppable version of yourself. Try something new, even if it feels bold. Remember, change is not about losing who you are, but about uncovering the best parts of yourself that have always been there. And of course, don't let the journey end here. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share your own experiences. What hairstyle has made you feel the most confident? I'd love to hear your stories. And if you're ready for more inspiration, check out my next video where we'll explore makeup tips and fashion choices that perfectly complement your new hairstyle. Because beauty after 55 isn't just possible, it's yours to claim every single day.